Warning, this video contains spoilers for Fallout 4. Born in 2179, in what would become the new California Republic, Kellogg grew up in a dysfunctional family with a deadbeat raider father and a weak-willed mother who, in his own words, loved him in her own way. At 10 years of age, he was a witness to the historic event of the Republic's foundation under President Aradesh. Though his problems were more immediate, conflict between his mother and his father grew, to the point that her gift for his birthday was a .44 revolver and the title of the head of the family. She may have hoped that Kellogg would kill his father. Instead, he ran away. As he grew older and more proficient with a gun, he earned himself a reputation as a legendary gunslinger in the hub. Eventually, he tired of the fame and married a woman named Sarah and had a daughter with her named Mary. He moved with them to San Francisco to start over. It was supposed to be a fresh start, but old habits die hard. He worked for the She, a major research and development house, as a hired gun, and eventually his family paid the price. Sarah and Mary Kellogg were both murdered by unknown assailants, presumably the She. He later killed the ones responsible in retaliation. Kellogg took to the road, wandering east to get as far away from San Francisco as possible. He lived by the gun, killing for a living. As the years went by and his humanity eroded, he became ready to become a monster. The meeting with the Institute agent in the Commonwealth was the point where he abandoned all that was human about him, becoming just like the sins of the Institute. Merciless and remorseless. When he demonstrated his ability to take down 3 synths in close quarters combat without preparation, the Institute hired him. By 2287, he is over 100 years old, but physically appears to be less than half of that. At some point, Kellogg was cybernetically enhanced, presumably by the Institute, which halted his aging and extended his lifespan. There appeared to be a growing sense of jealousy among the Institute's scientists who didn't like that, of all people, Kellogg was the one who got to live a prolonged life. A log on the Institute leader's terminal reads, "Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. But as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else. Something I probably should have anticipated. Jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He's an augmented human being, a cyborg really, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No. The cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal. His enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally, however unlikely that may be? It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old. Older, certainly, than any other human being in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that must irritate him to no end. By the 2220s, he was the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they wanted something done, they came to him. He and a team of scientists were sent to find Vault 111. The Institute required radiation-free test subjects, and the Vault's cryogenically preserved residents were the perfect candidates. Kellogg chose Sean and killed the sole survivor's spouse when they resisted. The survivor was spared, a costly mistake in hindsight. He was later ordered to settle in Diamond City, raise Sean, and act as the bait for the survivor. 10 years after the kidnapping, he was assigned to track down Brian Virgil in the Glowing Sea, but before he could carry out his mission, he was confronted at Fort Hagen, his base of operations, by the very person they were ordered to spare.